Does TikTok give you insights to your, like, how your audience grows? Did it hope? Oh, sorry. Did it happen in the 2 years span you reached 850,000, or did you stay at one point for a long time? I see some people, they'll have like 10,000 followers for a long time, and then in the next 2 months they might blow up to, like, 500,000. So how did that
Yeah.
happen with you?
I did different content, so it didn't just go all at once. I'll just give you a quick timeline of how it went. So my first post was like something I took off my Instagram and tried to share it to TikTok. I didn't really understand TikTok, but Gary V, another one of someone I would look up to. I could have said that
Yeah.
earlier. He kept pushing. You know Gary V?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he was pushing TikTok really heavy, and I'm just like, okay, I got to figure this out. So I get on there, I post my little Instagram post, I get a couple hundred views. I'm like, okay, 0 followers, couple hundred views, that's different. But I didn't understand it. I didn't really take it serious. I dropped it. I came back maybe a couple weeks or a month later. I tried this. It's a trend going around, like, yeah, all my black creators, something like that. Put a fist up, something like that, and that did like 4,000 views. And I was like, oh, okay, this is something here. But I still only had like 100 and something followers. Um, After that, I think my next one that did anything was, I did a few here and there, but I did a Rubik's Cube, and the
Okay.
Rubik's Cube one went up to 300,000 views, and that's
Wow.
when my followers took off. I like pretty much did the cube and explained how to do it, and that took off 300,000 views and about 10 to 13,000 followers, something like that. And that all happened like really fast. So it was like probably within a few days or a week or so, 10,000 followers. I was like, whoa, okay, this is something. So I started doing this little series breaking down how to do the Rubik's Cube. And now, like, okay, I got a Rubik's Cube audience. I got any type of audience, I'm going to use it. So I'm doing that. I'm at 14, 15 for a little while. I would do these like singing videos, basically like covering different songs. And I would sing. And I did those, though, and that kind of just floated around the 14 to 15 for a while. Nothing really spiking. And then I got off for a couple months. I had somebody on there. He had like 2 million followers, and he did some other type of content, but he was like trying to coach me a little bit in the DMs. And he was telling me, man, you're a rapper. You shouldn't be doing this. You should start a whole new page. You should do this. And I'm like, okay. I was taking it into consideration. I was trying to think out, okay, what's my plan gonna be? I'm gonna come with a whole different content, just straight rapping. Took me a couple months to kind of shake that off because it was holding me back. I got stagnant for a second, you know what I mean, in my TikTok. So I shake it off. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Some type of content, at least, like continue to build community. It don't matter if I'm promoting my music or not. I realize when you build a community, people gonna rock with you no matter what you do. You know what I mean? So just do what I like to do what I want to do. So I'm doing that. And then I did a video, right? I started now trying to teach because I heard they like teaching. They was going to push more teaching content. I was like, let me see, what can I teach people? What don't they know? Okay, something about TikTok. I did a couple videos about how to go live, um, how to get more followers, something like that. And then I did a video. Basically, I saw it was a song trending, right? It was like that pose, photo shoot. I took that sound. I was looking through the sound, looking at different videos, and I saw one, and it was a girl just sitting up against the wall, and she's like, she's just sitting there with the little flashy lights. And the video says, I actually just reposted this video, but the video says, if you follow me, you'll die tomorrow, or something like that, something crazy like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It was like funny how everyone who follows me dies the next day. And it was like a tremendous amount of people that were like, yeah, I'm here for that. Yeah. In the comments, like, I didn't die. I'm like, what? So I read this book called Still Like an Artist. So I see things, I flip it. So I took that, I put my spin on it. I sit up against the wall, and mine said, funny how everybody who follows me gets rich a day later. Right. And so that's probably what started that whole wave of what's happening now. I think that's the first video I did, something like that. But that started that wave of people, like people saying that was happening, saying that it wasn't happening, whatever. So that video and the how to go live video kind of took off at the same time. One reached 1 million, one is at like 400,000. But I think that's when I went from like 15,000 on a Wednesday to 100,000 on a Saturday. So that was pretty quick.
Wow. But you're
And then,
blown away by that.
yeah. And then after that, I like double down on things when they work. So I just kind of doubled down on that whole psychology of what was working, and went from 100 to 200 within another week, and then to 300 within like another 3-4 weeks, and then on and on. Right now, I've been kind of stuck around 800 for a couple months, I think, maybe a month or two, something like that. It doesn't seem to be growing as much. The algorithm is acting different than what it used to act. You know, I used to go live. Every time I would go live, it would give me a really huge boost in notifications. Like it was like they were rewarding me for going live, is what it felt like. That doesn't really happen anymore. So it's kind of slowed down now, but you know, I'm gonna keep posting, I'm gonna keep providing value, and yeah, that was my journey. That was a long timeline, huh?
It's only 2 years though. To think of what you've accomplished in just 2 years. Some people have been posting for 10 years and don't even reach that level of followers. So you've done pretty well.
Yeah.
Social media can be an addiction for many people.